Hi everybody, Paul here from Hill Country Rings, and we're going to make a custom ring from the stock of an M1 Garand. So let's go to the shop. Alright, this is a piece of an M1 Garand stock. This is what's left of it after I cut a lot of pieces off of it. And this is a piece that I cut off of it, and it's been stabilized in resin in a vacuum chamber, which stabilizes the wood. I guess this is from kind of the side. And then this is a size 12 tungsten ring core that we're going to fit into this piece of wood. So we're going to take this piece of wood, we're going to flatten him off on a lathe, going to drill him out to fit this guy, and then we're going to mount him and then finish him. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we'll do is put this guy on the lathe, and we will flatten him off. He's already fairly flat on the side. I'll probably go ahead and flatten him off, finish him off on that side too. And that'll give me a good flat work surface. Alright, we measured this guy. He's 24.4 millimeters, so I've got a 24 millimeter Forstner chuck. Sanding the pit. Get this guy to fit right in there. All right, we're going to clean up the ring and the core with denatured alcohol. Do that first. And then we'll bond him into that core with the two-part epoxy. And I've got my respirator, and I've put on the filters. So be safe working with these chemicals. And so we're just getting started with that. All right, we're going to let that set and come back tomorrow. All right, it's the next day, and here's that M1 Garand ring, and the two-part epoxy is good and cured, and we're going to go ahead and put them on the bandsaw and cut him out kind of roundish. Getting closer, we're going to hand sand him so that the wood is flush with the metal on the sides, and then we'll put on the lathe, turn him to shape, then we'll put on the finish and sand him and polish him. So let's get that done.
All right, let's get to the part of the video everyone loves, hand sanding. We're going to sand him till we get that core and the wood flush. So. All right, as you can see, that wood is now completely flush with that metal core. So we're ready to put it on the lathe. Oh man. Oh man. Well, we ruined it. Start over.
Okay, where were we? All right, we got it sanded, the replacement piece, and now it's back on the lathe, and hopefully this one won't have an issue. I think that other piece of wood just might have had a crack in it or something, so we'll go ahead and turn this to shape, then we'll finish him, and then we'll sand him and polish him. All right, here's that M1 Garand ring, And I was a little worried after the first one kind of exploded on me on the lathe, but it was worth the work. This one came out really beautiful. So if you'd like a ring made from an M1 Garand, from the deck of a battleship, from the MLB baseball bat, I do lots of custom work. Please check out my website. It's a link to my Etsy shop. It's hillcountryrings.com, and I'd love to make a ring for you. Thanks, everybody.